especially my professional experience in working, I was scared that people were going to learn, oh, I have ADHD. They were going to learn that I'm different. They're going to learn that something happened. So that fear sort of kept me in line. And when it did, when I finally was able to seek help and get an actual official diagnosis, a lot of times people describe, oh, I finally found out what's wrong with me. And it's so, whatever. It wasn't for me because I got even more anxious now. I got even more, uh, you know, self-conscious and insecure about me because now I'm like, okay, there's something wrong with me and people are going to find out. And I think this song kind of really encapsulates like the fear that they put, but they'll also use it against you, right?
Yeah.
I remember there was one instance where I actually disclosed to my former boss in one of my jobs that I do have ADHD, and it was met with the same,
Mhm.
You're right, you have superpowers, it's great and it's awesome, but when I messed up, it was always about my ADHD. It's like, no, like, people mess up all the time,
Yeah.
right? We're human. There's nobody perfect, but I became more self-conscious about it because it's that much more elevated. And so I think here, it when I heard this song, it's just like, wow, that's the
Yeah.
same sentiment I get. I know we talked about it one time. It's like, the whole "it's okay to not be okay" I freaking hate that. You don't have to have someone's permission to not feel okay. If you don't feel okay, you don't feel okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you don't need anyone's permission, or you don't need anyone saying it's okay for you to feel that way. You feel how you feel, and you should be in a place where you can own it and be free to feel it and not have any judgment or not have anyone say it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think for me, it is a little freeing when I was diagnosed because it's like, now what? Like I'm ready already for this. I don't want to feel like this anymore.
Yeah.
But then you go into treatment and then you let your family know and you talk
Yeah.
about through that. But then you get angry, justifiably angry,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get dismissed. Oh, he's just having a bipolar moment, or he's just moody, and it's you're just getting set up to not be taken seriously because you have a condition that you live with, and you can't emote normally.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get treated normally either way. So that's just kind of how I felt about that.
Exactly.
I like your point, kind of not wanting to disclose it, that extra anxiety.
Yeah.
I was already talked about it a lot, putting on a mask, and
Yeah. That's what it is.
it's all it is. I know to a lot of people, I am the very have a joke up my sleeve,
Mm-hmm.
ready to make everyone else smile.
Yeah.
A lot of it, guess what? It's just a defense mechanism. So
Yeah.
that way people think I'm always smiling.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want them knowing. I'm afraid of people knowing what I really felt at times.
Yeah.